Hey everybody. So I just want to do a quick touch up here on our lesson regarding phonetics. Some of you have asked me a couple of questions about some of the practice and some specific transcriptions. The transcription practice, that there's two that I've put up on the ELC. One of them is just something that I made, and one of them is questions from the back of the book. And you can follow that answer. I have the answer keys posted as well. But one of them I made a couple of typos. In particular, I put this spelling for the word you. There you go. I put this vowel for you, but this doesn't work out very well because this actually is O like boat. This would be yo, right? And I think the reason I did it is because the next word in the sentence, or two words later, was your. And so, let me turn this right side up for you. So this would be your if you're doing it possessive. Because even though in spelling that the vowels look the same, this is you versus your, right? You can feel O, oo versus O. You hear the difference. So this would definitely be an example of where you'd have you and then your. So this vowel here changes even though the spelling doesn't seem to change. And again, you use the J, which actually isn't capital. My bad. We don't have capitals in IPA. So you have you and your for you and your. Okay, that's one of the typos. There's another one or two. I went over them all just to make sure that there weren't more lurking in there. And there's a couple things, just like one or two that I added. Not a big deal. One of them is alternate. And I added, so you can do alternate. Like you can alternate, like alternate between two decisions, right? Or an alternator in your car versus an these are syllabic. Alternate. Oh, backwards. No, do a different vowel. We'll do it. Alternate. Like baseball, you have someone who's like an alternate pitcher or an alternate catcher or whatever. So you can have multiple spellings. They're both correct. Either one I'd accept on a test. This is probably like the basic form or the general form that I would be looking for, but they're both equally correct, not a problem. Just showing you how there is some variety and variability rather in how things can be processed. Another question I got was about the diphthongs, which we didn't spend a ton of time on, so I'm going to show you right here. Right, once again, we have bait, bout, boat, sorry, and this is bite. I can't spell, I told you guys. And then boy, B-I-T-E, right? So when trying to find a word like your, right, you can see here it's O for a boat, not ow or a or I or oi, right? So following the same like a mnemonic device about putting a B and a T on either side of a vowel, like beat, bit, bat, bat, butt, bot, boot, etc. You can follow that same dynamic here with the diphthongs, trying to keep them straight when you're trying to learn them. And then lastly, about the homework numbering is not perfectly intuitive. The homeworks are just, on the grades, are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But that doesn't take into account that there's sometimes 2 per chapter. So there's 1 for chapter 1, there's a homework and a quiz for chapter 2, so that's homeworks 2 and 3. And chapter 3 has homeworks 4 and 5, so they don't match up perfectly, but they're basically sequential. So if you've done homework number 5, for instance, that should be the quiz for chapter 3, which is not due yet. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'm happy to address anything you guys have. I will see you guys on Friday. And then the next week, Monday, Tuesday, will be some more review, and then you'll have time to prepare for the test on Friday. I'll see you guys then.